current time is 10:45 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WWG-21, serving Orange County and adjacent waters, western Riverside County, and southwestern San Bernardino County, 24 hours a day, from the National Weather Service office in San Diego, California. The extreme southwestern California forecast discussion. Persistent low clouds will occur each night and morning across the coast and valleys through next week, with minimal clearing for the coast each day. Thunderstorms will be possible over the mountains and deserts each afternoon through Monday. Long wave troughing returns early next week, with cooling, a deepening marine layer and drier conditions expected. Showers and thunderstorms may be possible across the region Wednesday as moisture from Hurricane Norman overspreads the region. Norman, the strongest eastern and North Pacific hurricane since Hurricane Patricia, continues moving northwestward far off the coast of Mexico. At 8 a.m., or 1500 UTC, the center of Hurricane Norman was located near latitude 13.2 north, latitude 108.8 west. Norman is moving toward the northwest near 12 miles per hour, or 19 kilometers per hour. A motion toward the northwest with some increase in forward speed is expected tonight, followed by a turn toward the north-northwest by Sunday night, and a turn toward the north by Monday. Reports from an Air Force Hurricane Hunter aircraft indicate that the maximum sustained winds have increased to near 210 miles per hour, or 335 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. Norman is a Category 5 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Some fluctuations in intensity are possible today, but Norman is expected to gradually weaken by Monday. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 50 miles, 80 kilometers, from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 180 miles, 290 kilometers. The estimated minimum central pressure is 881 millibars, or 26.1 inches.
KNX News 97.1 FM. There is increasing concern for Southern California residents as Hurricane Norman turns northward. As of 8 a.m. Pacific Time, Norman remains a powerful Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center has reported that Norman has been weakening as it runs parallel to the Baja California coast. However, due to unusually warm waters and weak steering currents, there is increasing possibility that Norman may possibly pass near or make landfall along the Southern California coast later this week. The National Weather Service in Oxnard, in a recent statement, encouraged residents not to follow the current forecast track closely as it may change in the next few days. There is still a chance for the cyclone to dissipate or turn westward away from the coast, similar to Hurricane Linda of 1997. Regardless of the forecast track, tropical moisture from Norman will bring heavy rains to much of Southern California, including the threat for flash flooding and mudslides. A high surf advisory remains in effect for all Los Angeles County beaches as swells from Norman continue to affect the area. In other news, talks will begin today in Washington state to discuss the possible reconstruction of Grand Coulee Dam after it failed in July due to a strong earthquake in north-central Washington. Some residents and communities who live downstream of the dam are still recovering after the collapse caused a flood wave to travel down the Columbia River.
A tropical storm watch is in effect for the following areas in California: Santa Ana Mountains and foothills, Orange County coastal, Orange County inland, and San Clemente Island. A storm surge watch is in effect for the following areas in California, Orange County coastal and San Clemente Island. A tropical storm watch is in effect for the following areas in California: Catalina and Santa Barbara Islands, Los Angeles County beaches, Los Angeles County inland coast including downtown Los Angeles, Malibu coast, Ventura County beaches, and Ventura County inland coast. A storm surge watch is in effect for the following areas in California: Catalina and Santa Barbara Islands, Los Angeles County beaches, Malibu coast, and Ventura County beaches.
Orange County is under a voluntary evacuation for coastal and flood-prone areas, including San Clemente Island. Seek shelter before tropical storm force winds arrive. Evacuation shelters are open. All marine interests should consider seeking safe harbor before conditions deteriorate Wednesday. Additional information will be sent through Alert OC and local media stations.
This is an emergency message from the San Diego Office of Emergency Services. San Diego County has declared a state of emergency in anticipation of the arrival of Hurricane Norman. Due to the forecast of potentially life-threatening storm surge and other hazardous conditions, we are asking all those in coastal and flood-prone areas to begin a voluntary evacuation beginning immediately. Tropical storm conditions may begin as early as 10 a.m. Wednesday. You are urged to make arrangements to evacuate prior to that time. Additional alerts will be sent through Alert San Diego and primary emergency alert system stations.
Hurricane Norman is currently a high-end Category 2 storm and is continuing to weaken as it approaches the Southern California coast. The latest forecast puts Norman making landfall around Orange County as a strong tropical storm or Category 1 hurricane.
Flood watch remains in effect from Wednesday morning through Thursday afternoon. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall continues to be possible? Where? A portion of southwest California, including the following areas: Orange County coastal areas, Orange County inland areas, Riverside County mountains below 4,000 feet, San Bernardino County mountains below 4,000 feet, San Bernardino and Riverside County valleys, the Inland Empire, San Gorgonio Pass near Banning and Santa Ana mountains below 4,000 feet and foothills. When? From Wednesday morning through Thursday afternoon. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Creeks and streams may rise out of their banks. Flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Low water crossings may be flooded. Storm drains and ditches may become clogged with debris. Extensive street flooding and flooding of creeks and rivers are possible. Area creeks and streams are running high and could flood with more heavy rain. Additional details, https://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. You should monitor. The hurricane watch is in effect and a tropical storm watch has been upgraded to a tropical storm warning for the following areas in California: Santa Ana Mountains and foothills, Orange County coastal, Orange County inland, and San Clemente Island. A storm surge watch has been upgraded to a storm surge warning for the following areas in California: Orange County coastal and San Clemente Island. A tropical storm watch has been upgraded to a tropical storm warning for the following areas in California: Catalina and Santa Barbara Islands, Los Angeles County beaches, Los Angeles County inland coast including downtown Los Angeles, Malibu coast, Ventura County beaches, and Ventura County inland coast. A storm surge watch has been upgraded to a storm surge warning for the following areas in California: Catalina and Santa Barbara Islands, Los Angeles County beaches, Malibu coast, and Ventura County beaches.
Ventura County has issued a voluntary evacuation order of coastal and low-lying areas effective immediately. Please visit vcemergency.com for information on temporary evacuation points.
Hurricane conditions likely, voluntary evacuations in place for low-lying and flood-prone areas, shelters are open. Go to ocsheriff.gov for shelters, evacuations, and updates. Additional information will be sent through Alert OC and local media stations.
The hurricane watch has been upgraded to a hurricane warning for the following areas in California: Orange County coastal and San Clemente Island. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a special tornado warning for the following county: Orange, California. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a tornado warning for central Orange County in Southern California until 11:30 a.m. At 11:17 a.m. PDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Mission Viejo, moving west at 35 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roof, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Acacia Knolls, Laguna Hills, and North Aliso Viejo. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 11 a.m. PDT for the following county: Orange, California. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11. Flash flood warning for the following county: San Diego, California. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a flash flood warning for southwest San Diego County in Southern California until 3:30 p.m. PDT. At 12:26 p.m. PDT, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: life-threatening flash flooding. Thunderstorms producing flash flooding. Source: radar. Impact: life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include San Diego, Chula Vista, El Cajon, Poway, Ramona, Lemon Grove, La Mesa, and La Prisa.
And we expect more flash flood warnings today as Hurricane Norman approaches to Southern California.
Flash flood warning for the following county: Orange, California. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a flash flood warning for central Orange County in Southern California until 5 o'clock p.m. PDT. At 1:19 p.m. PDT, Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain falling across the warned area. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 1.5 inches in 1 hour. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: life-threatening flash flooding. Heavy rain producing flash flooding. Source: radar and automated gauges. Impact: life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Irvine, Tustin, Laguna Beach, Newport Beach, Aliso Viejo, Laguna Woods, San Joaquin Hills, Newport Coast, Laguna Hills, and Crystal Cove State Park.
The center of Hurricane Norman made landfall near Huntington Beach, California at around 2:10 p.m. The cyclone currently maintains a minimal Category 1 hurricane strength with sustained winds of 75 miles per hour. Norman will weaken to a tropical storm soon, but the heavy rain threat remains for Southern California.
Weather Service in Los Angeles, Oxnard, has issued a flash flood warning for Los Angeles County in southwestern California until 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At 2:14 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, heavy rainfall continues to spread across the warning area. Between 2 and 4 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 3 to 6 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is already occurring. Flash flooding is expected to worsen into the evening hours. Hazard, life-threatening flash flooding. Heavy rain producing flash flooding. Source, public reported. Impact, life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, burn scars, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Shallow landslides and mudslides are expected. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Burbank, Griffith Park, Universal City, North Hollywood, Pasadena, Hollywood, downtown Los Angeles, Van Nuys, Beverly Hills, Alhambra, Mount Wilson, Encino, Northridge, Santa Clarita, Chatsworth, Woodland Hills, Whittier, West Covina, Glendora, and St. Dimas. This includes all recent burn scars. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. A flash flood warning for a recent burn area means that flooding and debris flows are imminent or occurring. Residents living in or immediately downstream should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Quickly move away from the burn area only if it is safe to do so. Otherwise, shelter in place and move to a second story or the highest location in your home to stay out of the path of fast-moving water and debris flows.
Some reports of street flooding in downtown Los Angeles as heavy rain continues in association with Norman.
The National Weather Service in Los Angeles, Oxnard, has issued a flash flood warning for Santa Barbara County in southwestern California, Ventura County in southwestern California, until 7:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At 2:58 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, heavy rainfall continues to spread across the warning area. Between 1 and 3 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 2 to 5 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is already occurring. Flash flooding is expected to worsen into the evening hours. Hazard, life-threatening flash flooding. Heavy rain producing flash flooding. Source, public reported. Impact, life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, burn scars, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Shallow landslides and mudslides are expected. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley, Santa Barbara, Camarillo, Lompoc, Fillmore, Ojai, Montecito, Santa Ynez, Point Conception, Chatsworth, Moorpark, Santa Paula, Carpinteria, Solvang, Vandenberg Air Force Base, Summerlin, Isla Vista, Rincon Point, and La Conchita. A flash flood warning for a recent burn area means that flooding and debris flows are imminent or occurring. Residents living in or immediately downstream should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Quickly move away from the burn area only if it is safe to do so. Otherwise, shelter in place and move to a second story or the highest location in your home to stay out of the path of fast-moving water and debris flows.
Expected across most of Southern California.
Here, thunderstorm warning for San Bernardino. Flash flood warning for the following counties in California: Riverside and San Bernardino. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a flash flood warning for Riverside County in Southern California, San Bernardino County in Southern California, until 8 o'clock p.m. PDT. At 3:44 p.m. PDT, Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain falling across the warned area. Between 1 and 3 inches of rain has fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 2 to 4 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, life-threatening flash flooding. Heavy rain producing flash flooding. Source, radar and automated gauges. Impact, life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include San Bernardino, Riverside, Corona, Ontario, Victorville, Merida, and Temecula. Flash flood warning for the following counties in California, Riverside, and San Bernardino.
Storm warnings remain in effect from Point Conception to the U.S.-Mexico border as Tropical Storm Norman continues to move inland. Norman remains a large and very wet cyclone, prompting flash flood warnings for many areas.
The National Weather Service in Hanford, California has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Kern County and central California until 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At 5:33 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain has fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 1.5 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Rosamond, California City, and Edwards Airport Base. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Please report observed flooding to local emergency services or law enforcement and request they pass this information to the National Weather Service when you can do so safely. Repeating, the flash flood warning has been issued until 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time for the following county: Kern, California.
Is expected to dissipate this evening or tomorrow morning, but heavy rains will likely linger into the Mojave Valley.
The National Weather Service in Las Vegas has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Inyo County in south central California, southeastern Nye County in south central Nevada, western Clark County in southern Nevada, until 1 o'clock a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At 9:55 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 3 inches of rain has fallen. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, life-threatening flash flooding. Thunderstorms producing flash flooding. Source, radar. Impact, life-threatening flash flooding of low water crossings, creeks, normally dry washes, and roads. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Pahrump, Shoshone, and Death Valley Junction. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads.
of returning sister station KDWN to the airwaves in 2025.
This is EAS 89.3, Southern California Public Radio. Damage from Hurricane Norman continues to be assessed this morning across Southern California. The cyclone has dissipated over northern Arizona after dumping heavy precipitation from the Southern California coast to the Mojave Valley. Rainfall amounts of 8 to 10 inches have been reported in Orange and San Diego counties. An average of 6 to 8 inches fell in Los Angeles and neighboring Ventura County. Rainfall of 2 to 5 inches were reported in the Inland Empire. Lesser amounts of 1 to 3 inches were reported in the Mojave Valley. Many cities across the region experienced significant urban flooding, while more rural locations experienced mudslides and isolated debris flows. Many coastal communities across the region experienced beach erosion and localized coastal flooding due to storm surge. In addition to flooding, scattered power outages have been reported throughout the region, with at least 1.5 million customers without power in Orange County. Hurricane Norman made landfall near Huntington Beach around 2 p.m. yesterday. Los Angeles County encourages all residents to remain at home today if possible so crews can remove debris and allow water to recede. Hurricane Norman, while bringing widespread flooding, also brings temporary relief to a grueling heat wave across Southern California. Temperatures are forecast to return to average for at least a few days as partly cloudy weather will linger into the weekend. All Los Angeles County beaches will remain closed for at least a week until they can be restored. We will continue to cover post-storm recovery in Los Angeles and Southern California. During the hurricane yesterday, a strong earthquake occurred in Central California with a magnitude of 5.9. The epicenter was located south of Hollister, with the main shock occurring around 1:57 p.m. local time. Minor damage was reported in Hollister and nearby communities. The United States Geological Survey is continuing to monitor the region for aftershocks but does not expect significantly stronger earthquakes. Later today on EAS 89.3, an interview.